breath in after you swallow your water. And exhale out. And again, deep breath in. Release it. And one more time. Tiny class we have today. Our usual 10, I think our usual 10 or so are getting spring fever. Thinking maybe we should have class outside today. We'll just bring the outside in. We're here. And I welcome you. Happy Friday. Full moon Friday. Leo moon Friday. How are you guys feeling?
Great, cheerful.
Yeah?
Sleepy.
Sleepy.
Yeah.
That's kind of the energy that I've been tapping into a little bit more on this moon cycle. Really just wanting to sleep. The other night I slept, I think first night of this week I slept like 12 hours, which I never sleep 12 hours. Hardly ever. Yeah. Then the last few nights, a little bit less, but really longer sleeps, but intense. Lots of dreaming, a lot more active dreaming going on this week. And some crazy dreams, and I don't usually remember my dreams, but yeah, getting nuts. Yeah, it's some really crazy stuff coming up out of the dream state. Some of it good crazy, some of it a little, yeah. Yeah, freaky. So just recognizing what that is about, and had a couple really interesting ones last night. But I think about what it means to kind of be in this energy of Leo right now, and this full moon, and what we're birthing through this process of the full moon. Different sides of the sign, and I'm pretty aware. Are there any Leos in here? Anybody? Is that Leo? So Leo is my opposite fixed sign. I'm an Aquarius. I think that's fixed. I always forget. Fixed or cardinal. Is fixed. And Leo's the opposite sign of mine. So I tend to have a pretty strong association with Leos in my life, and not always positive in terms of a really enjoyable experience, but positive always in terms of showing the mirror of my other self, the mirror of what I need to see to my Aquarius, associations. And I think about the lion and how, prideful it could be, and one of the upsides of the Leo sign is, playful, like a big kitty cat, very assured and confident, likes to be the center of attention, representative of a king archetype. So there's a lot of that, actor showmanship that goes on with Leo, which can be very attractive. And the negative side of this sign is kind of the stepping over the bounds and being prideful, stubborn, resistant to anything that might challenge it. It's the king of the jungle, the king of the land. And those can be seen as kind of the negative or overbearing sides of a Leo trait. And now we're kind of in this moon energy where, what is that showing up? And then I thought about the third thing is like, well, lions actually sleep like 12 to 14 hours a day. They're one of the laziest beasts. The male, anyways, the male. The females tend to go out and do the hunting and take care of the bride and raise the children. It's the male lion that tends to be, that doesn't have to do too much, protect the pride, that's important, but for the most part, just pretty much lounge around and let everything else kind of be taken care of. And so I think I've been tapping very much into that. Let me just lay around and be lazy and let everybody else do their thing. I'm going to sleep a lot this week and kind of reserve my energies for something else that's coming around the bend. And I think in a lot of ways that is kind of what's happening. I have talked to a lot of people saying that this week they've been really, the energies have been a little bit more intense. There's been some thickness, some heaviness to it. And things are showing up, like some underscores. I won't go into all the aspects of all the planetary things that are going on. This is not necessarily an astrology class or a lesson or anything like that. But I pay attention to them. Why do I pay attention to them? Because it's all about energy. It goes back to the conversation. What is it all about? What are these planetary movements doing when they move through a certain area? And if you just kind of listen to the universe, and if you listen to what's going on with you internally, you can connect certain dots about what's happening. One of the other wonderful traits about the energies of this moon is that it's calling us to step into our power. If you think about a lion or a lioness and how strong that animal, that archetype is, that when it comes to hunting or defending or taking care of what needs to be taken care of, they're very much not afraid to do what they need to do. And a lot of us have been sitting on kind of precipices, if you would, of what it is that we need to do or what it is that we need to let go in order to receive and go where we need to go. And for me, it's been really, really interesting to see what's showing up in my dreams. One of the most interesting ones that I had last night was the last one I had right before I woke up this morning, where I was teaching a yoga class. And it was like in one of these big LA Fitness or, the Rush, it was a big gym, like a conglomerate. A place that I would never typically see myself teaching, not like that. And I don't even remember the kind of yoga it was, but I do remember that we started out with a group of people, maybe 10, and it kept growing as the class was going on. And I didn't know how to deal with people injecting themselves into class after we've gone, okay, well, here's where we are, just catch up. And next thing you know, we kind of overgrew the space where we were, and then we had to move into another space. And there was a conflict with another group that was coming in. So now the class was like in a huge gymnasium, and I had half the class over on one side and the other class over here, and people were kind of not confused about where to go, and then another group of kids, I think, came in screaming and yelling, wanting to play basketball. I was just like, what the heck is going on here? I just want to do a yoga class. And somehow I managed to pull everyone together, where I just finally stomped my foot on the ground and said, whoa, hold on, wait a minute. You guys go over there, take care of that, get out of the way. All you yoga people, get your butts over here. And by the way, stop looking that way, I'm over this way. And really just taking control and charge of the situation. Because there was a part of me in the dream that wanted to run away and run away fast.
You are a unicorn.
Thank you. But also what I felt was to have the courage to be able to, if I'm creating something, whether it's a yoga class or a QiGong class, and yeah, sometimes the frustration is that there may be not as many people as show up, but then there's this overwhelming energy that is coming where, I may expect 3 or 4 and, it turns into 10, 15. And eventually the energy is moving into the direction for all of us right now to really take control of what it is that we want to see in our life. And to stand in that power. right now. To get ready for it. Because when we decide to step into the big space, ready to receive what it is, it could be anything. And it could be everything that we do. And then what? Well, we have to be able to adapt and be able to move into the confidence of holding that space. The wherewithal and the direction to direct what it is that needs to go on within the energy of that space. The willingness to stick it through even when it might get a little crazy. And to not, I think, go beyond the bounds of arrogancy, pride, claiming anything more than what is. Okay, in my space, in that dream, was a convergence of energies all coming together wanting to do things on this planet. And how do we organize and move among the space together so that we can all achieve what it is we're here to achieve? And that's no easy task. It's why we have countries, nations at war. Because I think if they step over the line of pride and prejudice, this is mine, there's not enough room, there's not enough space for you. Go find your own, get out of here. Or others that want to take what doesn't belong to them. We don't have enough. Both of them consist of the energy of lack, the energy of limits. And we're moving through a phase right now where the energy of lack and the energy of limits just doesn't work anymore. There's great abundance going on. I think it's part of the reason why a lion can lie around for 12, 14 hours a day. There's certainly an abundance of sleep. And what will be provided will be provided. But when it's time to step up, when it's time to step into the energy of what is it that you're going to do right now, and let go and really kind of work through some of these things that are holding us back. We'll talk about the other two dreams. They were pretty, one was pretty darn nasty, scary to me, actually. If I looked at it in a certain way. But then I can look at myself in it and say, wow, I actually moved through that pretty great. I have some ideas and things about what I think it means. But that's also about paying attention to what's going on within, listening, doing that whole listening process of what's happening. And maybe people are just sleeping in today, and that's okay. Everybody who shows up is right and perfect. Whenever they do, however they do, and for whatever reason. Cool. Superfly.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll tell you what, we'll do some awesome Superfly QiGong. Very good. Take a deep breath. Prepare your mind. Shake it out. Come to your mats. Set aside some things. guys cool with seeing yourself in the mirror today? Maybe.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
Yeah. Get to pay attention to some of your practice.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, I figured we got them. You know, why not? So, you know, be able to look in the actually
Really cozy behind you too.
Oh,
I didn't
okay.
even know
Yeah. So, you know, talking about looking at the mirrors of ourselves, looking at the mirror of our stuff. So, perhaps that's the group intention for today is, you know, being willing to look into the mirror. Being willing to look at it full force, with honesty.
that. I'm scared.
Yeah. So, it's scary. Scary, thank you. But it's not really. It's quite beautiful.
That too.
Yes.
Courage in my heart.
There you go. Like a lion. All right. Well, so we'll go ahead and get started. Take a deep breath. Feet hip width apart. And knees soft. Gaze forward. Lots of room today to move and make some really big chi. Hips square, shoulders back, relaxed. Chin level with the floor. And take a deep breath in. Begin to connect with the breath and pull all this energy in towards the core, into the center. Closing off the esophagus slightly, just breathing in, slowing it down, really kind of focusing on the breath today, and really increasing as we exhale, really feel that exhale out, kind of like a little lion mini roar inside the chest and throat. Bring your awareness to the belly. And as you breathe in, relax the stomach muscles and inhale into the upper and lower diaphragms and in towards the belly button. Inhale again, breathing deep, increasing, slowing it down on a 2, 3, 4. As you exhale, allow this energy to flow. Relaxing even further the shoulders, fingers, neck. See yourself as a lion or a lioness. Proud, strong, assertive, but fair, equally loving. Very little fear, maybe no fear whatsoever about what you have to look into in that mirror of the sun. Bring your awareness now lower into the root chakra. And keep your awareness, for some reason the solar plexus is really calling some attention today. Solar plexus is the house of the ego. It is the house of that internal fire. Let's really work with that energy. And we're going to draw that energy down. We're going to spread it out. I'm going to build up this chi. So bringing awareness down to the root chakra and pulling it down through the solar plexus. Inhale, breathe in. Pulling it into the base of the spine. See the color red expand. And as you exhale, allow this energy to just open up. Inhale again, pulling all this energy down into the spine. And as you exhale, expand this energy out, allowing it to move towards the thighs, down towards the knees. Deepening and increasing the breath. Inhale now. See that red root expand. And as you exhale, begin to extend those roots of light from all sides, like roots of a tree, down into the thighs, knees, ankles, and feet. Connecting those roots into the floor and the mat. Continuing the breath, inhale through and down, and as you exhale now, send all those roots down into the earth. Planting them into the soil, growing them into the rock. Extending them down towards the very heart center of the plant. See it in your mind's eye. The mind leads the chi. Knees soft, energy flowing, awareness present in every moment. Inhale deep. And now exhale, sending that energy, more of it, down through the solar plexus, in through the earth. Wrapping those roots around the plant, its heart, the center, tapping into the healing light energy. Feel the strength of a planet billions of years old. Inhale, allow it to rise up that network of roots, thousands and thousands of miles below, and swift as the wind. Gently entering in through the feet, ankles, knees, up the thighs, and into the base of your spine. Breathe it in like liquid light. And allow it to just settle in. And relax. We'll rise this energy up all the way through, up to the crown. We'll do a series of breaths now, starting at the base of the spine. We'll just ride it up each level until we get to the crown and extend. So exhale out completely. Awareness on the root chakra. Roots firmly planted in the earth. And as you inhale, rise and bring your awareness to the belly button. Breathe in and rise it up one level to the sacral. See the color orange expand. As you exhale, allow this energy to just expand in that space, that second level. Inhale again, awareness now in the solar plexus. See the color yellow like a sunflower towards the sky. Expanding this energy at the third level. Exhale. Awareness on the heart chakra. Breathe in, breathe it up, all the way from the base. See the color green expand. Awareness on the fifth. Bring it up, breathe up to the heart, to the throat chakra. See the color blue. Inhale. Exhale. Third eye, see the color violet. Breathe in, breathe up, pulling it all the way down from the base, up into the third eye, the space between the eyes. Expand this energy, opening up the house of wisdom and intuition. And with your awareness now on the crown chakra. See the color white as you inhale, breathe it up. Visualizing a beam of light extending from the crown of the head towards the ceiling. As you exhale, extend this beam up and out. Beginning to lay down that fiber optic cable of light into the infinite mind. Continuing the process, breathing in, breathing up. Exhale now, extend that light through the ceiling, through the roof, and into the space above, through the stratospheres of this planet, reaching beyond space and time. See that pinpoint of light, that star on the opposite side, on the opposite edge. See it in your mind's eye. Feel it with your higher self as you connect. Breathe in and breathe up, rising all of that energy from the floor. And as you exhale now, extend that beam of light all the way to that star on the opposite edge of the universe. Connecting with infinite mind, with universal source, and the creative force energy that holds all things in place. Be acknowledged. As you call this energy into your practice, breathe it in and breathe it down. Fully tethered and fully rooted into the universal and external energies that support all life. We now call it in to the center with your awareness on the heart chakra. Breathe in. Breathing up and down from root and crown, extend this color, see it in your mind's eye, this energy of light, this alchemy of divine, masculine and feminine. And allow it to expand out a few feet beyond your physical form. Inhale, bring your awareness now by opening your eyes and your hands together to a palm-to-palm connection. Fingers open, checking our hands wide, being able to put them together if we wanted to, and separate them out easily. Thumb neither up or down, but soft, somewhere in the middle. Inhale, expand. Exhale, press. Inhale again, Extending this energy, pulling the energy up and down from the crown into the heart. As you exhale, press, sending it down shoulders, elbows, wrists, and hands. One more time. Exhale, press. Let's do a couple more. Building up this energy, pulling it from all sources and exhaling it, compressing it into the space between. And one more. Press on chi. Find the outer edges of that chi ball. Feel it, connect with it. And when you do, when you find the edges of it, press even smaller, tinier presses, and just squeezing while pumping that chi, building it up even further in your mind's eye. Take a moment to create your intention. Why are you here? What brings you to this practice at 11 or 11:30 on a Friday when others are doing their thing? What is it that you're seeking, wanting, willing for your life? Breathe in, giving attention and intention to those thoughts, to those words. And as you exhale, drop it down from the mind into the heart. Inhaling again within the alchemy of all things. Believe that you are worthy to receive, and that you can, in fact, be it. Feel what it feels like. Receive what it is you're asking. Inhale, expand. Exhale, press. Let's do it a couple more times. Building this energy now, sending intention and receiving down through. Inhale one more time. Exhale, press. Separate the chi into two halves, pull it down and around like two balls of light to either side. Elbows out and round. Shoulders relaxed. Feet firmly planted, knees soft. Check all the physical parts of your body. Really get into your form today. Pelvis balanced. Exhale out as you flip the hands up and slowly rise. Inhale, fingers wide, palms towards the sky, rounding the elbows. Pausing 2/3 of the way, exhale, release. Inhale, bring it back in. Chin level with the floor. Palms towards the crown as you pull that sun, that light. Exhale, sending it through with intention. Balls of light turn into shower heads. As we wash this energy down. Releasing what no longer serves, down that network of roots into the earth. She will recycle, renew, as she has done every time. Beautiful. Let's continue on. We're going for the long haul today. You guys know the moves. Exhale, release. Inhale, bring it back in. Reach for that sun. See a beam of white light as it extends down and through. physical pains be gone, sickness be gone, illness be gone, confusion be gone, heartache be gone. Releasing, letting it go. Continue on the breath. Inhale, rise. Now is the time to stand in your power. Exhale, release. Inhale, pull it back in. Gaze forward. Focus. Flow. Run this energy through all the parts of your system, requesting attention, seeking clarity. Adjusting the hands slightly, 45. As you get to the top of those roots, release it, sending it all down, releasing all that no longer serves, wrap it around. I think that's only like 3. I think we have at least another 50 to go. Inhale. Exhale out. Release. Chin and chest to sky. Surrender. Inhale, bring it back in. Grab that sun, pull it down. Really focus on lengthening that breath now through each process. Down to the tops of those roots, releasing it out, rocking it around. Let's try to stick together a little bit. Hands out. Inhale up. I'll be your guide. One long breath in. Pausing at the top. Exhale, release. Inhale, one long breath back. Exhale down. Breathe. Release it out, wrap it around, hands up, keeping on the breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, knees soft, chin and chest, release. Inhale, bring it back in. Gaze forward. Grab that sun, pull it down, wash it out. Down the roots, out and around. Let's do it one more time. Hands out. Inhale up. Pulling up, commanding even more energy, pulling it up in the earth. Releasing it all into the infinite. Inhale, bring it back in. And like a boomerang of energy, as it returns, flow it down. Spring cleaning time. Come to the tops of the thighs, point the fingers down. Breathe in, pulling all this energy from the crown. Exhale, press And visualize white light energy washing out through that root system into the earth towards the very center of the planet. Letting it all go, giving much gratitude and grace, and round, hands round to the side. Take a couple of breaths here. Great. Talking too much. Moonfall. Why not? Left hand out, that'll be your mirror. Inhale, rise, pulling this energy, imagining that moon hovering out before you. If you saw it last night, it won't be hard to imagine. The thing was freaking big. Coming into the crown. Exhale as you reach over towards the opposite outside edge of that shoulder. Begin to course that energy down through bicep, elbow, forearm. Flip that bottom hand up. Drop the energy into the right hand. Stationary hand on the left. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release, and pull it down. Opposite elbow, forearm. Flipping that bottom hand up. Again, release the energy into the left hand and rise it out. Begin to twist at the waist towards the left as you turn 45 degrees. Incorporate a little added push into the practice. Exhale, staying at that turn over towards the left. Just send the energy down, shoulder, tricep, bicep, elbow. Holding that energy with your mind's eye down into the wrist, flip that bottom hand down. Now push from left to right. As you allow this energy to generate some momentum over to the right side. When you get 45, release the energy into the right hand, leaving the left hand where it is. Rise. Coming into the crown as you exhale, pull it down. Drawing on that yin energy down through the arms. Feel it go through the bone, the muscle. Flip that bottom hand up. Palm to palm connection and push over. Opposite side, 45. Release and inhale, rise. Another cycle around the room. Exhale, reach even further to that outer edge of shoulder, bicep, elbow, forearm. Lift that bottom hand. Push. Open up those elbows, really round that space out. Square those shoulders again as you cross over the center axis. Release. Inhale. Exhale down. Flow through. Flip it up. And press. Inhale, rise. Exhale over. Flow it through. Press. Release. Rock it around the room. Exhale it down. Forcing through the forearm, turn that wrist up. Do it one more time, maybe two. Both sides. Really slow it down. Think about the cycle of the moon now, coursing across the sky, really intensifying this chi. On the timeline of how the tides and the planets move. Exhale down. Shoulder, bicep, elbow, forearm, wrist, flip it up. Press. Even slower. Release. Second hand of a clock. Exhale down, reaching for that outer edge even further. Pulling it down the back of the arm. Shoulder, bicep, elbow. Flip the bottom hand. Let's do it one more time, either side with that beautiful intention. Release. Moon form. Simple yet powerful. Exhale it down. Rotate over, one more time on the right side, achieving our perfect balance as best we can. Inhale, rise. Coming to the crown, last one, exhale, slow. With all of that intention, with all of that gratitude and appreciation. Pull it through and down. Come to a palm to palm one more time. Exhale, press towards center. Breathe in and exhale. Press and just hold this chi, dropping it down to the lower dantian, to the first and second chakra. Just connect with the balance of energies in the middle. Inhale, expand. Let's build it up a little bit more. Exhale, press. Inhale, get out. Exhale, press. Breathing up and down from root to crown, into the heart. Inhale. Exhale, press. Good. Find the outer edges. Feel the connection of the chi. And begin to move it. Drop the hands down, holding that chalice, that cup of life at the base. As you begin to inhale, rise the cup up towards the chin. Beautiful elixir of life to take the drink. Turn it up. Cup turns into a window. What do you see? Exhale, release. Send this energy up and out. Turning the palms out, elbows out. Begin to force the hands down. Flow this energy around, coming to a T posture, palms forward. Inhale as you breathe it in, bending at the elbows, pulling this energy in towards the heart. Exhale down. Flow it out. Spread it around. And wrap it around like a blanket back to the front, coming back to the chalice. Continuing on the breath, inhale, rise. Drink, window of life. Exhale, press. Release, and rotating at the elbows, keeping those arms round and around. Beautiful. Fingers caressing the inside of the dome. Turn the palms in. Pull it in towards the center and send it down. Spread it out. Around. And wrap it back to front to palm to palm. Exhaling out completely. Drop those hands low. Tops of the hands are level. So check your form, take a look down, holding that cup. If you're holding it down like this, everything's pouring out onto the ground. There you go. Inhale. Turn it up. See. Exhale, release. Blow it out. T posture, palms forward. Begin to inhale slow, pulling it all in, like gathering up all of that energy. Exhale, extend it down now. Flow it down into the lower chakras. Spread it out. Flow it all around. Fertilizing the soil, round and around, wrap it around. Continue on. Drink. See. Release. Palms forward. Inhale, pull it. Exhale it down. Spread it out even further every time. Back Visualize. See the possibility. Exhale, release them into the universe. Pull it back down into the creation of all things. Ground it into your experience. Blow it out. Wrap it around. Do it one more time. Make it your best one yet. Full cup of life. Come on, drink from it. Inhale, rise. An infinite number of possibilities possessed right here. Can you see them? Can you feel them? Exhale out. While other people are sleeping, create them. Wash it out. And flow it around. Coming to a calm connection. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Pull the hands down to the side. Go ahead and take a drink if you need. Wow. Right. Breathe in. Exhale out. Let's keep going here. You guys remember this? Have we done this one yet? Maybe you do? Okay. So James, for new people, very simple. Start out, I'll be your mirror again. Left hand up. Pull the hand up, just like very similar to moon form. Coming into the crown. You're about to draw, it's as if you're drawing a quiver out of the back of your hat. Pull the bottom hand up. So your right hand, and feed it up through into a T, into a cross. Coming in, deflect, exhale out the right hand and pull back on the left, like pulling on a bow. And point, looking over the top fingers. Good. Inhale, rise, now the right hand up. Drop the left elbow. Come into the crown. Exhale as you begin to cross over. Deflect, pulling back on the right hand and extending the left out. Holding the other. Do it again. Inhale, rising left hand up. Drop the right shoulder, right elbow. Coming into the crown, begin to exhale as you pull down. And extend, pulling back on the left hand, gazing over the right. And we can continue on. Inhale, rise. Drop the left elbow. Come into the crown. Squat down the knees slightly. Exhale up. Or exhale down and up. Continue the exhale as you extend the left hand, pull back on the right. Focus. See your target. Inhale, rise, palm towards the sky, drop the right elbow. Come into the crown, extend down into a cross. Deflect, turning right hand down, pulling back on left. extending arrow, pulling back on the body. Inhale, rise again. Drop left elbow. Come to the crown. Bring it down. Extend. Pull back on right. Straighter time, straighter shot every time. Inhale up. Drop right elbow. Come into that crown. Hand up. Exhale as you extend right hand. Pulling back on right. Good. Let's do it a couple more times. Inhale, rise. Drop the left elbow. Hand to the heart. Exhale, deflect. Pulling back on right, extending left. Again, inhale, palm up towards the sky. Dropping right elbow. Coming into the crown, extend down and up. Deflect, pulling back on left. Lean back slightly on left to right. Inhale, rise it again. Coming back to center. Pull it down into a cross. Exhale, pull back on right, extend left, lean back. Right. Good. Now you're getting it. Inhale, rise again, come back to center. Drop right elbow. Rise up. Pull it down. Exhale, extend, lean back on left. Looking over. Lean back on right. And go to your left side. Keep going. Inhale, rise. Come back to center. I love this one so much. Come into cross, extend down. Continue, exhale, extend out, lean back on right. Extend. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, come back to center. Palm up. Drop right elbow. Come into crown. Begin to exhale down. Lean back on left. Extend and pull back. Good. Inhale back up. Come back to center. Drop left elbow. And just bring it down. And come. From palm to palm connection. Inhale out. Exhale, press. Do it again, inhale out. Exhale, press. And one more time. Exhale, press. Relax the shoulders. Drop the hands into the lower dantian. And breathe. Feel this flow of energy all around you, this empowerment energy, this strength energy, this focused energy. Tapping into the yang energies of change. Breath in. Let's do some waveforms. Palms in towards the lower dantian. Inhale deep, exhale out. Inhale again, pulling the energies in. As you exhale, flip the hands up, flow it out towards the front. Flip the hands over. Inhale, pull it in towards the center of the first and second. Breathe it up into third and fourth. Middle dantian, exhale out. Float it over. Inhale, pull it in. Breathe it up into the third eye, upper dantian, palms up, exhale, extend. Rotate. Pull it all in. What you put out, you receive tenfold. Inhale as you release it into the upper chakras. Exhale out. Big wave crashing on beautiful shore. Flow it slightly behind you, behind the rocks and the crevices. And as the tide begins to flow back out, packing around towards the middle or lower down camp. Continue on the breath, exhale out, flow. Waves, forcing out, flow it over, bring it back in. Open up those elbows, really open up this move. Inhale, rise it into the center. Exhale, extend. Remember, inhale, bring it back in. Rise it up, third eye. Exhale, release. Flow it over. Pull it in. Breathe it into the crown and up into the higher chakras. Exhale out. Another beautiful, frosty, foamy wave. Going all around, reaching slightly behind. Wrap it around. So one more time. Exhale out. Rotate. Slow. Rise up. Exhale, extend. All you got. Rotate it over. Bring it in. Third eye, upper dantian, extend. Rotate it over. Pull it in. Breathe it up and out. Release it. Tapping into the ebb and flow of life. And we will close with lotus as you begin to come back together at the lower dantian. Connect the fingers and thumbs, palms together, and slowly, with all the intention, of a flower growing. Pinky, middle, pointer, thumb, release. Palms in, elbows out towards the base. And continuing on. Inhale up. Separate one finger at a time, thumb last, exhale, release 1,000 petals towards the sky. Palms in, elbows out, close that cycle. Continue on. Make it your own now, breathing. Releasing. And receive. Two more times. Inhale up. Pinky, middle, pointer, thumb, release. palms in, elbows out. One more. Gratitude is the gift. Go ahead and begin to rotate those hands back and forth as we plant yet another seed into our great forest of purest potential, possibilities, and creative energy. Pressing this energy down into tiny ball, a tiny fleck. Breathing up and down and out those energies of this great loving planet that puts up with us every single day for the last few thousands, not hundreds of thousands of millennia. Great big knower, creator, allowed it all to be here. When you get there, just hold it. Hold it in reverence, hold it in strength. Take your top hand and place it under the bottom. Inhale. Pull it up to the solar plexus. Breathe in and exhale, press. Bearing it deep. But not so deep as to be able to reach the sun. Up and around 9 times, bigger each time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming up over into the 6th and 7th chakras. Higher and lower chakras even still. And 9. Come all the way down to the base. Reverse big to small. Smoothing out, closing up. But not completely. Just so that we're not walking around. All rooting in. Wide open. Reconnecting on 5, 4. Coming back towards the solar plexus. 3, 2, and 1. Breathe in. And exhale. Close your eyes for a moment. I'm going to close with a reading. One I absolutely love and never get tired of. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? And I say, who are you not to be? For you are a child of Source. Your playing small does not serve the world. And there is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people do not feel insecure around you. You were born to manifest the glory of God that is within all of us. It is not just in some, it is in every one. And as we let our light shine, we unconsciously and consciously give other people permission to do the same. And as we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others. Do not forget how powerful and amazing each one of you are. Capable of many, many beautiful things. And just as true with the opposite. When we're working without intention or unconsciously in our day-to-day lives. May you be empowered by the energies that are being supported upon this planet right now, which is to stand in your strength, in your beauty, your courage, and even a healthy sense of pride. Rawr. You're great lions and lionesses, for sure. It is a privilege and an honor to share this practice and to share these words and these thoughts and share this energy among and with you. We are in really amazing times. Thank you. Have a beautiful weekend, whatever it is that you're doing. Be safe, be well, be prosperous. I look forward to seeing you again soon. And namaste. Shake it off, let it go.